Oh, nose is itchy. Oh yeah. Good morning everybody, how are we? Was watching more videos as usual. Is this a motorbike channel or a video review channel? Anyway, a few people commenting on the perceived lower view rates. Anyone else seeing it? I sort of see a bit of a slowdown, but then I think I'm responsible for some of that. I'd like to not blame myself. I haven't been getting out on the bike as much. I haven't had any cool little adventures. I've just been riding to work, riding home. Ooh, stang. Squirrel. I haven't had any like specky content to put up. Oh, nice one. I was wondering if there is an actual downturn, viewer participation, or not so much participation, but actual views. Feel that there is, but it's really hard to tell when you're in the middle of it. I'd like to get anyone else's opinion and what you think that cause might be. I am assuming that, and probably rightly so, this election is taking precedence, and people are sort of looking up that sort of stuff more so than anything else. Be interested to see if you guys think that's the case, because I think it is. But yeah, I've just noticed over the last few weeks, probably the last 3 or 4 weeks, that definitely the rate of growth I had has definitely dropped off. So here's a fellow recorder. How you going, mate? Not too bad. No intention of winding back. I still just keep plugging away, doing my thing. And I think, you know, for all these people sort of chopping and changing and trying to capture all those views, I really don't think it's worth it. I think you just soldier on, and that audience is big enough that you should be able to capture a little niche of your own, you know. Like, I don't think for a minute that I'll ever be as big as, say, Baker X Derek, Arson, or any of those guys, because I'm not as brave as them. I hold back a fair bit. I don't let rip with my stupidity too much, or my opinions. I sort of keep a lot of it to myself. And maybe I develop some courage as time goes on. And I really do admire the vloggers that can get out there and speak their mind. I think that is commendable. I think it's great that people have the courage to stand up and go, hey, this is what I think, and I'm interested to know what you think. That's the ticket, and that's where I want to go with my channel. But it's just developing that style and getting people used to my bullshit and not being a hater, you know. It's easy to be a hater, and anyone can do that shit. It's a bit harder to be positive and look at the other side of things, and that's generally what I'm trying to do. Even though, you know, I'm like everyone else, fucking road rage, swear my head off, be that perfect person, you know. But anyway, I'll just be me. And if you don't like me, well, you join the club. There's shitloads of them. But that's part of being who you are. You're gonna have people who don't like your shit, and I don't mean video shit. I mean, don't like who you are and how you do things and all of that kind of stuff. It's a bit of a rant, isn't it? I suppose I should get back on topic, and what I was talking about was the perceived lower participation rate of YouTube watchers, at least in the motovlogging sphere. I would be interested, even if you're not a motovlogger, if you perceive that there's less activity or less time devoted to looking at what you normally look at, and if you're looking at the election in the US, looking at more of that sort of content. And to be a bit real, I guess that's a little more important than watching me ride my bike to work. And I'm just wondering, one, is it the time of year? Two, is it the election is taking people's attention? And three, is it just that motovlogging is a little bit boring at the moment. Is it saturated, you know? Look at this glove, it's buggered. Squirrel. All I'm trying to say is don't worry about the stats too much. Just soldier on and do your thing. And if your thing is something that people dig, they'll come watch. And having said all that, the usual thing is, I hope you like the video. Give us a like, give us a comment, subscribe, all of that stuff. Well, I'm not going to say that this time. Already said it. But regardless, if you think it's worthwhile, click on it. If you don't, it doesn't really bother me, because I'll put another one out on Monday and hopefully it'll be better than this one. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. Give us a comment at least if you feel that way inclined.